A Russian airstrike killed 35 individuals at a Ukrainian military instructional hub around 10 miles from the Polish line early Sunday, one day after Moscow cautioned the West that it would think about arms conveyances to Ukraine as real targets. Welcome viewers to my channel. Please subscribe, like my video and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next update. Peruse live updates on Russia's invasion of Ukraine. 8 rockets hit the office at Yavov, a base where until last month the U.S. Public Guard prepared Ukrainian soldiers. U.S. public safety consultant Jake Sullivan cautioned that the North Atlantic Treaty Organization would respond assuming a Russian strike were to hit part-state Poland. Such a strike would bring the entirety of the NATO coalition to bear in answering it, Mr. Sullivan said in a meeting Sunday on CBS News, Face the Nation. Not long after the strike, ambulances were seen hurrying toward the base, and troops were seen leaving. Film via web-based media showed obliterated structures in a motorcade ground thrown with flotsam and jetsam, with smoke ascending from the vestiges. The strike harmed in excess of 130 individuals and annihilated and harmed a few sleeping shelter, as per the lead representative's office in Lviv. The Russian strikes could block what has been an indispensable help for Ukraine and bring the conflict hazardously near the nation's boundary with Poland. Armaments provided to Ukraine by the U.S. also, its European partners, particularly anti-tank and anti-aircraft weapons play, had a significant impact in checking the development of Russian ground troops, who have experienced weighty losses in the north as they have endeavored a huge circle of the Ukrainian capital, Kiev. The strike on the preparation office comes as Moscow has flaunted its capacity to bomb focuses all through the nation even as its ground troops close to Kiev have confronted difficulties. Rockets additionally hit an air terminal close to the city of Ivano-Frankivsk in western Ukraine on Sunday morning, the third assault on the city since the intrusion started, the chairman said. On Saturday, Voyage rockets rammed into an air terminal south of Kiev, burning down an oil terminal and an ammo warehouse, specialists said. Prior in the conflict, NATO partners transparently promoted the arms shipments they were sending into Ukraine. In the principal 7-day stretch of the conflict, states, for example, the Czech Republic and Poland shared fresh insight about their conveyances on Facebook and Twitter. Arms are as yet streaming into the nation, yet partners have become more attentive in how broadly they uncover the shipments. Somewhere around 7 military freight jets from NATO partners arrived on Saturday alone in Rytuso, at a little air terminal in southern Poland that has turned into the arranging ground for provisions going into Ukraine. We're creating conveyances consistently as far as what we can do as far as help, and specifically when you see what we're doing as it connects with anti-tank and guard frameworks, Vice President Kamala Harris said Thursday. That is a continuous cycle and that won't stop, to the degree there is a need. On Saturday, President Biden approved $200 million in new security help to Ukraine, bringing the absolute approved U.S. security help to the country this year to $1.2 billion, as per a White House official. On Saturday, Russia's appointee unfamiliar minister, we have cautioned what sort of results the negligent exchange of weapons, for example, convenient air protection frameworks and anti-tank frameworks, into Ukraine might have, he said, talking on state TV. It is the U.S. that is the wellspring of most extreme tension. The army installation designated by Russia on Sunday sits almost an avenue driving among Poland and Lviv, a city in western Ukraine that has been filling in as a significant calculated center. The U.S. preparing mission emptied from the base in mid-February, when the White House was cautioning of a looming intrusion of Ukraine. On the base, Ukrainian soldiers were being prepared to utilize U.S. provided Javelin anti-tank weapons frameworks, an intense weapon against Russian protective layer. Ukraine's military said in instructions in Lviv on Sunday that a Russian plane, situated in the Russian commonplace city of Saratov, sent off the rockets from over the Black Sea. Ukrainian anti-aircraft frameworks annihilated the vast majority of them, however 8 arrived at their objective on the army installation. Russia has had restricted progress in upsetting inventory guards or other military street traffic in Ukraine since the start of its intrusion 14 days prior. Ukrainian soldiers, tanks, and other weaponry moving are a regular sight on throughways during sunlight hours. The assault on an area so near the Polish boundary additionally outlines the likely gamble to the huge number of displaced people who are utilizing that haul to escape the country. Around 2.6 million individuals have escaped Ukraine for adjoining nations.